So let me start from the beginning. Early in the day, I'm at the airport with my parents. We had just visited my brother in Dallas together as a family. And so I say goodbye to my parents, bye bye, and I check my phone to go to my gate and I have a notification. Your flight has been canceled. So I check my new itinerary. So my rescheduled flight redirects me to Tennessee, but the problem is there's a 6 hour layover. And so I'm thinking to myself, could I just reschedule my flight from here instead? But in hindsight, I really should have taken that flight. So I go to the gate for this new flight and I talk to the gate agent. I'm like, is it possible that you can reschedule me for a direct flight instead of this long layover that I have on my new flight? She explains to me that rescheduling depends because, especially right now with the weather and the canceled flights, some of the flight attendants that are supposed to staff other flights are not available. Even if the pilot is there, without the proper staffing, they're unable to fly. And so she's looking at all the schedules and the flights, and she's like, here, let me do something for you. And she sounds optimistic, and I'm getting optimistic. She's like, okay, there's a couple from California, and based on the cancellations, there's no way they're going to be able to make their flight. And so I can give you that seat. So she prints out a boarding pass for me. That flight was the last flight to my destination from that airport. And so I have a lot of time at the airport. And so actually for dinner, I got to see my flight attendant friend from my previous story. And I told her about my situation. She's just like, yeah, let me know when you get on the flight or if you run into any problems. She's like, I have a day off tomorrow. And so you can crash at my place and I can just take you to the airport the next morning. Like I said in part one, I'm unable to board. The gate agent tells everyone who is denied boarding to go talk with customer service. And so I head over to customer service. The line is insane. You know, customer service has those ropes that are connected to posts to make the line wind. So that's full and the line goes out beyond 3 gates. And so I'm thinking to myself, if I wait in that line, I'm going to be up all night. And then my giga brain churns, right? It's just like, okay, there's 5 terminals in this airport. There must be one per terminal. I make my way to the next terminal, and to my dismay, the line is even longer. There's 3 more terminals to try, right? And so I go to the next terminal, and ding, 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 the line is so short. It's still the full length of that section of customer service, but it doesn't span the multiple gates. And so, all right, this is where I'm going to camp. Hopefully, this won't take that long. And so I wait in line. And while we're waiting, I'm just curious, right? Because I have my own story of why I'm here in this line and how my flight got canceled. I'm sure everyone has a story. I asked the people next to me, I'm just like, what's your story? What happened to you? And as we're sharing our stories, other people in line are hearing it and also sharing their own stories. And so our time in the line goes by so fast. Finally, my turn to talk to customer service. The person there, extremely friendly, extremely kind. I booked you for the flight tomorrow morning and I put you in business class. Here's your boarding pass. Have a good evening. It was so quick, so fast. So I call my friend. She picks me up from the airport, crash at her place. Next morning, she takes me to the airport, say goodbyes. But the story doesn't end there. What's waiting for me at my destination is another 2-hour drive because I decided to save a little money by leaving at a major city airport. After this experience, I decided, let's just pay for the convenience.